Yo, 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 what's up, MCU fans? It's your boy Philly Mar, and I'm here to present you with a spectacular news as that amazing trailer for Spider Man No Way Home trailer number two was just released earlier tonight. And so we have our first full glimpse of Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman, the Lizard, and who we previously saw already in the first trailer, Dr. Octopus. And so the Green Goblin that we see is who we all hoped and knew it would be, is Willem Dafoe's version of Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. And we also saw another Green Goblin who likely is Norman Osborn's son, Harry Osborn. His version of Green Goblin, which we saw in previous Spider-Man films. The costume looks like an updated version than what we saw before. And so we see in the trailer, Doctor Strange tells Peter that he botched the spell that was meant to make the world forget that Peter was Spider-Man. As we saw at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, that Mysterio revealed Peter's identity to the world. As a result, characters from the other dimensions, being that they're all Spider-Man villains through the different films, have now been brought over to Earth 616, or in other words, the main MCU Earth that we all know. And so, what all of the villains have in common is that they all met their defeats and their end ultimately at the hands of Spider-Man, or in some sort of shape or form, we know. And so Dr. Octopus, he notices that once he unmasks Spider-Man, he thinks that he isn't Peter Parker, as the Peter Parker he knew of his Earth was actually Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. And so it also looks like that in one of the scenes that in the trailer, Dr. Octopus is still in Peter's nano suit and integrating it into his tentacles. And this could wind up being some sort of slight reference, and the closest thing we'll probably see to Dr. Octopus as the superior Spider-Man. And so that's actually a story in the comics where Dr. Octopus is dying and he switches bodies with Spider-Man in order to survive. And so we know that that's possibly why Peter has that magical suit that Doctor Strange either gave to him or he enhances. And so now Tom Holland's Peter has worn the same color suit as Doctor Octopus and his superior Spider-Man design, which we saw. Obviously, I stated earlier that Tom he was wearing it at the end of Far From Home. We saw a little glimpse of him wearing it in No Way Home also in the trailer. And so it also looks like in the trailer a fight between Dr. Octopus and Electro is pursuing, and it could either be friendly fire or it could be Dr. Octopus possibly having a change of heart and fighting with Spider-Man rather than against him. And it's also important to note that Jamie Foxx is back as Electro, and that's been stated way back when around the time the film was first announced. And so, what I really like is that his design, the yellowish gold lightning design that he has, is pretty awesome. And I love that it's comic accurate. That suit is straight fire. It's awesome. So it's also what's important to note is that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man were not seen in the trailer, and that's probably for the best, as the impact of seeing them in theaters will just make it, that the film will be spectacular. It'll be amazing leading up to probably the ultimate scene that we've seen in any movie ever. And I'm hoping that it really impresses and, becomes my top three movie ever in MCU movies, period. So right now, that's all I got for now, and I'm gonna hit you up in a different video in the future. Please comment, subscribe, and just be welcome to the Philly Mart channel. Peace out, y'all.